a couple of things I think we see for telcos. One is a lot of them need to diversify their revenue streams, and by transforming they can do that. They can introduce new digital services in particular in ancillary or adjunct areas, and that can grow more revenue, and it can also give them opportunities to implement new solutions to do that. And then also there's core transformation of their core business itself. And for that, they're looking at digital operations, they're looking at a better experience for their customers, first and foremost, for their partners, and most importantly, actually, sometimes for their employees, to enable them to move to more automation, a more contemporary environment, to begin to offer existing services in a more contemporary fashion, and also grow new revenue streams. And one of the other things we're seeing in enabling some of the new revenue stream growth is the adoption of simpler solutions, perhaps cloud-based or SaaS-based cloud solutions, to enable them to get into new markets quickly, to grow and scale rapidly. And if it takes off, they hopefully will grow their revenues and diversify accordingly. There's a couple of challenges we've come across. We're a vendor, essentially, into a lot of the larger telcos. And when they want to transform their core operations, we focus a lot on the systems, but in reality, it's about the organization, the process first, the organization, the culture, and then the systems is really how I would see it. We have had some interactions with customers or engagements with customers where they have tried to transform their systems but haven't paid enough attention to the process and the culture, and those have not necessarily ended well. The customers that have undertaken transformations, some of which have been big bang transformations, they have paid due attention to the process simplification, the organizational realignment, a lot of culture work as well, in changing people's expectations of the amount of customization or tailoring of the new environment to the way they used to do things, and they have tended to have a lot more success. And one of the initiatives we see with the TM Forum that we think is very positive is the digital maturity model. And the concept here, as far as I understand, is that it's looking at the holistic digital transformation, not purely the technical side or not purely the process side. So finding those advocates for the transformation within a CSP or communications provider, and having them perhaps develop their heat map of where they are today versus where they'd like to be. It can help identify areas for improvement to progressively move along a digital transformation journey, and engage partners, perhaps who can be change agents themselves, and then also bring in people such as Oracle who can provide components of that overall digital transformation. So I think that's a very welcome. We get to put our finger on the pulse of the industry. There's a number of streams of collaboration activities. We're very open and earnest. So that's very, very helpful. There's also engaging with colleagues from other companies on potential catalyst activities or planning that will ultimately manifest in showcases to the industry to show them what's possible, the art of the possible, if you will.